I got a wonderful show today. We're going to be talking about a bunch of stuff around the Arsenal Manchester United game. We're going to do a combined 11 to start off the video. Then we're going to get into our Arsenal lineup, talking about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang possibly being dropped. We're going to talk about Gabriel Magalhaes and the situation with the robbery that almost took place last year. Then we're going to get into Eddie Nketiah possibly rejecting a new deal for Arsenal, and he wants to move on a free. The manager in charge for Manchester United that will be facing us this Thursday will be Mikel Carrick. We'll get into a Juventus attacker that Arsenal have been linked to. He is a young Swiss international that we're going to be talking about. And finally, Vlahovic. You already know what it is. Plus, we're going to get into William Saliba and the possibility of him leaving Arsenal and wanting to quit Arsenal. I know it's very sad affairs, but let's get this show started on EGTV. You already know what it is. Bye. Yo, what's going on, guys? The Kitty G, and I'm back again with another video. And I just wanted to do a quick video before my preview later tonight. So I'm going to be doing a preview later tonight, Manchester United Arsenal preview. We're going to talk about everything that needs to be spoken about. He's from Sweden. He's not from Switzerland. I'm sorry. I swear I thought it was Switzerland. My apologies. I'm going to have to correct that. I'm going to look at everything in a second. Let me just double check. Did it say Sweden or Switzerland? Did I say Sweden? You know what? I've been doing this lately too often. My apologies, guys. Yes, Dusan Kulusevski, definitely not from Switzerland. My apologies. But yeah, I'm gonna look at. We're gonna get into all the stories today. We're gonna get into everything. But before we get any further, do me a favor, smash that like button. If you're watching on the playback, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get this show started. First things first, I will save the combined 11 for later. I will start with the predicted lineup for the upcoming game. And yes, he is a Swedish international. He is not a Swiss. He is not a Swiss international. You guys are right. My apologies. I put my hand up. I'll continue. But yeah, let's continue. Very, very sad affairs. Very, very sad affairs. Former Arsenal player, former Liverpool player, 70 years of age. Ray Kennedy, unfortunately, has passed away. Rest in peace, Ray Kennedy. Hopefully his condolences go out to his family and everybody's okay. And honestly, I don't know too much about Ray Kennedy when it comes to his playing style, everything else, way before my time. But of course, he is considered an Arsenal legend. So shout out to Ray Kennedy, and hopefully he is never forgotten. Now, yeah, let's move away from the sad affairs and let's get back to the football side of things. Of course, Ray Kennedy, it is a sad day. We found out yesterday that he passed away at the age of 70. So he's lived a long and prosperous life, but hopefully his legacy lives on for long and long after. So RIP Ray Kennedy. Now, continuing on to the affairs that we have today and what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be doing a combined 11. We're going to be doing a predicted lineup. We're going to be doing all those things. But first things first, we need to talk about some of the pressing issues at hand at Arsenal. Now, since we're going to be starting with the lineup, it's only right to talk about who's going to be playing in this actual team, right? So we're going to get, I'm going to get the lineup machine out, and let's get this show started. So first thing we're going to look at is who's going to play in the Arsenal versus Manchester United team, right? I personally think it's going to be very similar to what we've gone with in the past. So I'm going Ramsdale. I'm going right back, Tomiyasu, Ben White, Gabriel. Now here is where the issue comes up. Who plays in this position, guys? Let me know in the comment section right now. Do you go Tierney or do you go Tavares? Who do you play in this game? Do you play Tierney or do you play Tavares? That's what I need to know. First tough question on the lineup. Do you play Tierney or Tavares? I don't know if you go with Tierney. Tell me why. If you go with Tavares, tell me why. I think he might go with Tavares because Tavares has played the past 2 games. He played well last game in the second half. I could see why he would go for Tierney, but I also see why he would go for Tavares. Tavares is very attacking. Tierney is very attacking. They're both decent defensively, but of course, Tavares is a lot better attacking, I would say, and Tierney's a lot better defensively. Tavares is one of the fastest guys, but guess what? The fastest player actually who beat him in a race is Tierney. So who do you guys go for in this position? It is a tight one for me between Tierney and Tavares. I don't know who to go for, but I've gone with Tavares. Now, here's my logic. I think Tavares is going to play this game. He's played the last couple games. It just makes sense for me to play him in this game. Ali's laughing. I don't know why he's laughing. RIP Ray Kennedy. Big up to you, Semantics FC. I don't know who I want to play. Tierney, because he's more experienced. So do you guys want to go for Tierney? We can go for Tierney if you guys think Tierney is the better option. We can go for Tierney since he's the more experienced, but I do think Tavares will start, in my opinion. I definitely do think Tavares will start, but let me know in the comment section what you guys think, and let me know on the playback. If you're watching on the playback, let me know who you think. Tavares, simple. He is match fit. There you go. So you already have two people who disagree with each other. Now in the midfield, I don't think it's going to be much of an argument. It's going to be Lokonga and it's going to be Thomas Partey. Doesn't matter which way you put them. You could put Thomas Partey on this side, Lokonga on that side, but I don't think Ainsley's going to play. I don't see how Ainsley gets game time in this game. I think it's going to be Lokonga and Partey. That's just my assumption on how things are going to go. I think it's going to be like that. I think that's what it's going to be like going into this game, right? Now, let me know, guys. Do you disagree with anything so far? Do you disagree with anything in the lineup? Let me know in the chat what you guys think about the lineup, what you guys think about everything going there. Big up to everybody watching on Arsenal Inside Out. If you want to join us for the rest of the video, come join us on YouTube for the rest of the video. Just click on the link underneath the title of the Facebook post. Thank you. I'll be ending it now on Facebook, and I'll also be ending it now on Twitch, so you can come join us on YouTube. Now, Arsenal has a history of rushing players back from injury. There you go. How do you feel today, Igal? I'm very tired. I'm very tired. I work nights, and I woke up this morning early, and I have no time to sleep today. So I'm going to be working all night on like 4 hours of sleep. It's going to be a bad one, but I'm going to try my best to get a nap in after this, because I have another stream at 6, and then I'll be streaming on my channel again at 7. So I'm just very tired. But yeah, it's fine. We continue. Let's get back to the lineup. Now, if Saka is out, who do we go with? That is the question. I don't know what lineup to go with versus Manchester United if Saka is out. Now, what was the update on Bukayo Saka, you might ask? Arsenal did provide an update. And it looks like the update was very worrying. It was a very worrying update because he said something. I seen something across the lines like they might rush Bukayo Saka back, or okay. The Evening Standard said something across the lines that Mikel Arteta is hopeful Bukayo Saka could be fit for tomorrow's clash versus United. It looks like he might be trying to rush Bukayo Saka back from injury. I'm not 100% sure if Bukayo Saka is fully fit. I don't know if Bukayo Saka is going to be fully ready, but it looks like Mikel Arteta might be rushing him back to play versus Manchester United. And is that a good idea? Would he be sluggish? Will he need to be substituted? Could he re-injure himself? I don't know. I don't know if it's a good idea to play Bukayo Saka. I just don't know if it's a good idea to play Bukayo Saka in this game, because if he is injured, we need him going forward. I don't want to risk it. What do you guys think? I want to know what you guys think, because this is our lineup. This is our Arsenal lineup. We need to come together and figure out what lineup we're going to go with. But I personally don't know if Bukayo Saka is going to be fully fit. It does seem like he's going to be a question mark going into this game. If he's going to be fit or if he's not going to be fit is going to be a question mark going into the game, coming near game time. So we'll find out closer to game time if he is going to be fit or not. But yeah, that is just the situation. I have found a Manchester United lineup. What most likely the Manchester United lineup is going to look like, but I don't know what the Arsenal lineup is going to look like. I personally think Gabriel Martinelli needs to find a way into this team. And how we're going to do that, how we're going to orchestrate a lineup to get Gabriel in, it's going to have to be Martinelli, Odegaard, Smith Rowe, and Aubameyang. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Martinelli there. I'm going to put Odegaard there. I'm going to put Smith Rowe there. and that is what I'm going to do to balance out the team that leaves Saka out of the team. If Saka is injured, though, I don't know if Saka 100% is injured, but this is the way I might do things if he's out. If not, we might go back to the 4-4-2 and go with Gabriel, Martinelli, and Smith Rowe on either side of Lokonga and Partey. And instead of Odegaard, you go Aubameyang and Lacazette. Now, there were rumors that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang might be considered dropped. Charles Watts has reported that Arsenal might consider dropping Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang in this tough game versus Manchester United. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you guys drop Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang for Lacazette? Would you play Lacazette in this game? Would you play Lacazette with this team? Would this be the lineup that you would go with? Or do you think Aubameyang is crucial and you have to play Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and you put Aubameyang in this team? Let me know what you guys think, because it will be a very, very, I think it will be a close game. I definitely do think it will be a close game. Martinelli, give Martinelli a chance, for God's sakes. I definitely agree. Martinelli is definitely going to get a chance in this game for me. I'm definitely giving him a chance. Do me a favor, guys. Smash that like button. If you guys are watching right now, we only have 2 likes. Come on, you can do better than that. Big up to you guys. I just asked you guys to smash the like button. Just like that, I got 10 people smashing that like button. Thank you. If the rest of you could do that, it would also be great. But yeah, did Arteta say Saka has to learn how to play injured? I don't know what he said. It sometimes he says stuff, it goes over my head. I will still play Aubameyang. You will still play Aubameyang. Okay. So no Lacazette. Is this the final team? Does anybody disagree with this team here? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section if you disagree with this team or you agree with this team. I think Lacazette is going to be a question mark for this game, but I don't know 100% if he will be given the team. Aubameyang has misfiring hard. Lacazette over Aubameyang for me, says Dekanyi 14. Okay. Lacazette over Aubameyang. Let's see. Do you agree with this team? Okay, so you agree with this team. I think this is a very balanced team. It's not the strongest team. Some people might even give shouts for Pepe. Some people might say drop Odegaard, play Lacazette and Aubameyang. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Either way, I think I could see us going back to the 4-4-2. I could see us going back to the 4-4-2. Well, I could also I could see us going back to a 4-4-2 and playing Lacazette and Aubameyang. I could see that. I could see it happening that way. But I just think we're going to stick with this team. I think we're just going to stick with it the way that we have it. The way that it was just a few seconds ago. I think that's just how it's going to be. I don't think Aubameyang and Lacazette are going to play together in this game. I could see Aubameyang getting dropped. I definitely could see Aubameyang getting dropped and Odegaard and Lacazette starting. But that would be a very big call from Arteta. I don't know if he'll do it. I think he's going to just go with Aubameyang. And I think this is what the team is going to be like. I might be wrong, but I'm going to lock this in. This is the team that I'm going to go with. When I'm with the boys later, I'm going to talk to them about seeing what they might change. But yeah, this is the team that I'm going to go with for now. Now, enough about that. How you doing? I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. Big up to Statman, my guy, Liverpool fan doing his thing. Big up to him. Throw Pepe in Cam. Maybe he can do something. Big Zibber, we'll have to find out. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see, right? But yeah, let's get into the next story. What is the next story for the day? Okay, this is a very heartbreaking story, but let's talk about it. Let's talk about SALIBA, guys. Let's talk about SALIBA. So they're saying some crazy stuff about SALIBA right now. Definitely some crazy story about SALIBA. So this is what the story is. The story is the Arsenal defender is reportedly ready to quit the club and permanently after his loan spell at Marseille this season. Supposedly, he does not want to stay at Arsenal any longer. That is the supposed rumor. Like, I don't know what to say. SALIBA might want to leave. I honestly don't know what to say. I'm shocked. Am I shocked? No. Am I surprised? Probably not. But if it happens, I'll be disappointed. I'll be extremely disappointed. I'll be extremely disappointed. If this happens, I will be extremely disappointed because I expect Saliba to get an opportunity in this team. I expect Saliba to be part of our future. I expect Saliba to be part of our foreseeable future in this club. But for some god-forsaken reason, we still haven't given him a chance. And he's been on loan after loan after loan. This is a man who's put in performances versus PSG and what do you call it? The likes of all sorts of other teams. He's put in performances in the Europa League, put in performances in the Ligue 1. He has been dominating in the Ligue 1. But continuously, we keep hearing reports and rumors that his time at Arsenal might be done. And that's just very, very sad to hear. I don't want to believe it. I do not want to believe it. I hope and pray that we get to see this guy in an Arsenal kit come next season, starting or even getting an opportunity, because he has 2 years left after this season. We are not in control anymore. If he leaves, and we are fucked. That is the situation. That is the situation. That is the situation, ladies and gentlemen. He could be leaving. He could be on his way. I don't know what to say at this point. I just hope and pray this is not true. But it's looking more and more likely. Now, let's see what people are saying. Hey, Iga, I was just coming in. I wanted to say your score prediction. Mine is 2-1 United. My score prediction is 1-0 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal. You can't blame Saliba. 100% you can't blame Saliba. People are immediately going to say it's Arteta's fault and blame Arteta. Yep, I definitely do put this on Arteta. Arteta is to blame for not giving Saliba game time. Guy's been pushed out of Arsenal. Sad. I hope Man United get him. Quality defender. If you guys get him, he is definitely a quality defender. You got Chelsea fans saying Arteta in. This video has been posted on YouTube. What happened? The video that has been posted on YouTube. What happened to Gabriel? We're going to talk about that in a second. I'll talk to you about that in a second. Arteta is the reason. Don't blame yourself. It's okay. I know. It's a rumor. Not forgetting the previous, he promised to come back. Arteta said he's still in his plans. I hope that's true. Fair play to Saliba, wants to play more, definitely. As a fellow Arsenal fan since 1750, I think we should give more time to Arteta. He's the greatest thing I've ever seen happen to us. These Chelsea fans get more and more creative. I want him to play full time. Yeah, definitely. Arsenal for life, my G. Definitely, 100%. Let's move on to the next story, ladies and gentlemen. What is the next story, you might ask? The next story is Lacazette. So Lacazette is reportedly going to be moving to AC Milan. That is now where he's being linked to. Lacazette is being linked to AC Milan. They're saying that Lacazette will be leaving Arsenal, and he is working on verbal agreements with him and other clubs at the moment. Lacazette is looking at his possible options as we speak. He's looking at options to go to other clubs, and if he does leave, I would not be surprised, because Lacazette is at an age right now where he needs to move on. He needs to get game time. Sorry, why do I still have Saliba up on the pitch? Lacazette's deal's coming to an end. In January, he can start signing a pre-agreement with other clubs. He can start getting the groundworks done for other deals. He has been one of the most professional players so far. He's not done anything. He's not done or said anything wrong. Everything he's done, he's been very professional in the way that he's acted. He's continuously performed whenever been on the pitch, and when he's asked to be called upon, he's come on and he's done his job. Lacazette, at this point, all you can ask for him to do is to be the professional that he's been, and if he continues to be this way, I will let him. I'll be happy. I'll be happy when he leaves to say he might not have had the best Arsenal career, but he was a stand-up guy. He was the utmost professional, and you know what? He's a good. He is at the end of the day a good leader in this team right now, and we're gonna have to replace Lacazette and Aubameyang's output over the next coming years and get a new striker in very, very soon. We're going to have to get a new striker in very, very soon. The sooner the better we get the striker in, I'll be happy. But at the moment, we don't have that striker, that lethal striker. We don't have that guy. We don't, all we have is Lacazette and Aubameyang and Eddie Nketiah and Balogun and Martinelli. None of them are actually like out and out number one strikers at the moment. Lacazette is a Crystal Palace player at best. Wow. My prediction is 1-1 Arsenal Manchester United. Okay, Wilson. Leah says sell Lacazette and try to keep Saliba. 100%. Millwall putting in a bid for Lacazette. I don't think so, but good joke. Leeds beat Palace 1-0 last night. Did they? Yeah, they did. You're right. Leeds did beat Palace 1-0 last night. Rafinha goal at the end. That was really cool. Laka can leave. What? Laka can leave Arsenal. We need an upgrade in our attack. Definitely do need an upgrade in our attack, and Lacazette can leave. I agree with you. Arteta is an antichrist. Oh my god! Oh my god! Who says that? Lacazette is twerking. Nah, the twerk jokes are done out here, man. Twerk jokes are done out here. Our form in Arsenal has been a better chance. Both teams probably, yeah, loss or 1-1 draw. Definitely agree. But yeah, if Arsenal's form right now, I do have a story on Vlahovic. I'll bring that up in a bit. But for now, let's just move on the topic before we go any further into this one. Let's now get into the Gabriel. Let's now get into the Gabriel situation. So if you guys don't already know, there was a crazy situation with Gabriel Magalhaes. Yes, there was a crazy situation with Gabriel Magalhaes yesterday. And that crazy situation was Gabriel Magalhaes was reportedly robbed. No, not reportedly. He actually was involved in a robbery in which the perpetrator got away and later was found through DNA evidence, a hat that was left behind. Okay, so let me just tell you guys exactly what took place here. This is the situation with the robbery. Gabriel was in his house, followed by two men wearing masks and hoodies and hats. And what happened was he fought off one of the robbers and ended up holding on to his stuff. He did not end up getting robbed. They wanted his keys, his watch, and his wallet or something, and he didn't end up giving up anything because he ended up fighting off one of the guys. I can get the video for you right now as we speak. It was a crazy situation. It was really crazy situation. He ended up fighting off the guy, and he didn't end up getting hurt at all. He got punched once, but that was pretty much it. And he was very fortunate to escape to get out of there unscathed. I'm very happy that he got out of there unscathed and he didn't get hurt at all. Gabriel Magalhaes, it could have been a very dangerous sight, but yeah, luckily Gabriel Magalhaes was stayed out of the firing line. He did not get hurt in that situation, but it definitely could have been a very, very ugly scene, to say the least. Gabriel Magalhaes, and now I will be playing the video footage for you guys as we speak. So let's get this video footage up and running on the screen. 1 second. Let's get this video up on the screen. So if you guys, Egal, you should have won the Ballon d'Or. You know what? You already know I should have won that Ballon d'Or, but I don't have the techers like that. It's all good. Okay, so let's see what happens here. So that is where they're fighting. No, that doesn't show enough. That doesn't show enough. Whereas I need to see more. That did not show enough of the situation. Okay, so here's this. Oh man, people are turning this into a joke. Okay, here we go. So Gabriel's there. Two guys come out of nowhere. One guy's holding a baseball bat. Gabriel puts his hands up. He takes his keys, gives the guy his keys, and then the guy tries to beat him with the bat. He fights him off. Guy drops his hat, and then Gabriel is unscathed, and his friend is actually in the car the whole entire time. So that's the incident. That's what took place. That's what took place. Luckily, Gabriel is okay. They recorded this through his CCTV camera. I feel happy now because Iga are recording a live stream for us to talk. For us, thank you, Iga. No worries, Sean. No worries. You're my guy, Sean. Appreciate. Come on, yes, come on, Arsenal. I'm happy Gabriel is very safe. Yep, definitely very happy. We're gonna need him versus Manchester United, and hopefully he can take out his frustration. But supposedly this happened back in July. This happened back when he was injured, guys, in July. This did not happen recently. Supposedly this took place a long, long time ago. So this is not a recent event. But yeah, let's get on to the next topic, guys. Supposedly Arteta and Edu would like Arsene Wenger back at Arsenal in some way or form. You know what? I really don't think that's something we need to even discuss much. Arsene Wenger returning back to Arsenal, I don't think it's happening anytime soon. It might happen, it might not happen, but I don't think it's a good idea in my opinion. Okay, next, Arsenal are linked to a Brazilian player. Who is this Brazilian player, you guys might ask? Who is this Brazilian player, you might ask? Let's find out who he is. We are linked to Gabriel
Barbosa.
Gabriel Barbosa. That's who we're linked to. And it seems like he is a forward. Let's see what his statistics look like over the past couple seasons. He has scored 25 goals in Flamengo, 14 goals, 12 goals over the past 3.5 seasons. I don't know. I don't know too much about the Brazilian league and how good a 25-year-old striker at this day and age who hasn't played in Europe since he was in Inter and Benfica, and he barely got a chance over there. He went to Santos, he did good. Brazilian national team, he's played 2 games, has 8 goals in 2 games, 2 goals in 8 games. I don't know too much about the guy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know too much about the guy. I'm gonna have to do more research on him. I don't know if this story is gonna come back in the January window, but if it does, hopefully at that point I'll have more information. Anybody know anything about Gabriel Barbosa? We were linked to him today. I don't know too much about him. I haven't heard anything about him in the past. If I know anything about him, I would have already told you. But anybody know about Gabriel Barbosa? Tell me, guys. Anyone know about? Let me know what you guys know about him, because supposedly Arsenal, Everton, and I think another club are all linked to this guy. All of them are linked to this guy. So Everton, Aston Villa, and Arsenal are all linked to him. Reportedly 30 million pounds. This could be a January transfer. He's keen to leave Flamingo and come back to Europe. He could get an opportunity in January to come to Arsenal. I don't think this is going to happen. I think this is fake news. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's see what you guys are saying. People are saying Wenger out. People are saying Wenger in. People are saying Wenger in. What do you call it? David Luiz. Gabigol. Damn. Best sold signing if you land it. Okay. Respect Luiz. Sorry, no. Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, big up to George. My guy, George, Leicester fan. How you been? I haven't seen you since we beat you. Surprisingly. Millwall are linked to him. Okay, you're obsessed with Millwall. You Chelsea fans are obsessed with Millwall. What's going on? Why are you obsessed with Millwall? You're obsessed with Millwall. Obsessed with Millwall. Okay. Yo, let's talk about the Cronkies. And what I'm about to say is crazy. The Cronkies seem to be showing a level of ambition unlike any other owner in the NFL. In the NFL, the Cronkies are probably the most ambitious. One of the most ambitious teams in the NFL are the Cronkies. The Cronkies, what they're doing in the NFL is almost near impossible to believe. The amount of star power that they have is crazy. The amount of players that they've bought in the past year and a half is crazy. The amount of stuff that they've done in the past year and a half is crazy. Now the LA Rams have Sean McVay, who is a manager who was given a chance with them and has been managing with them for a couple of years, gotten them to the Super Bowl. They have a new quarterback. They've bought the best possible players in almost every position. Cornerback, they got the best player. What do you call it? Wide receivers, they got the best player. Defensive ends, they got the best players. They recently got a Super Bowl MVP from the Denver Broncos in the linebacker position. They have so many players now in so many different positions that the LA Rams are one of the cream of the crop in the NFL, and they are overspending in a league that has a salary cap. Now, hear me out. I don't believe for a second the Cronkies have the same level of ambition when it comes to Arsenal, but hypothetically, if they could do what they're doing with the LA Rams and bring the similar ambition to Arsenal, we could hypothetically be getting guys like Mbappe's and Haaland's if they did that. Because what they've gone and done is they went and got one of the best defenders in 3 positions and brought them to their team. And now they have hopes of winning major titles. They got Odell Beckham Jr. now in their team. I know you guys don't give a shit about NFL, but the Cronkies, for the NFL side of things, are absolutely trying their best to produce a winner. They started off their project with Project Youth. They started off their project with a rookie manager. They started off their project 4 years ago. 3 years later, they've been to 1 Super Bowl, which is the equivalent to a Champions League final. And they also have decided to say, forget about buying youth now. They are getting the best players in every position. 4 years in. Dare I say it, if we do get Champions League football, could you see Arsenal in 2 years' time going for the best players in world football and trying to sign them? Could you see that? I don't see it. But if anything tells you from what they're doing in the NFL, maybe they do have a level of ambition that we don't believe that they've shown us yet. I've yet to see it. I don't believe it. I'm not Cronky in. I'm fully Cronky out. But if they do what they're doing in the NFL and bring it to the Premier League, scary sights for the rest of the world. I'll tell you that. Now, before I've lost half you guys. I've lost half the viewership. Stick to the EPL. Stan is one of the worst NFL owners. No, I definitely hear you. He's definitely one of the worst NFL owners when it comes to what he's done from moving his franchise from one end to another. But what he's done by bringing in all the star power is pretty impressive. It is pretty impressive what he's done with bringing all the star power to thing. NFL, all right, you could talk about Arsenal. Could not have been talking about Arsenal. Yeah, definitely not talking about Arsenal. Okay, let's get back to this. Before I lost half you guys. I lost you guys. Let's get into who's this guy? What's his name?
Dejan Kulusevski.
Dejan Kulusevski, Italian reporter Dimazio spoke on Sky Sports yesterday and said there's rumors that Arsenal are linked to Juventus attacker Dejan Kulusevski. He is a Swedish player. He will cost us around 30 million. I don't know anything about him when it comes to his playing style. I haven't watched him too often. I've heard a little bit about him, but I will tell you right now, I don't see the value in us going for this gentleman right here. I don't know too much about him when it comes to his outputs. I can double check that, but that only tells you so much about a player, right? He's reportedly Obviously, everyone knows Juventus have their situations financially and they're trying to get rid of players. He is 21 years old. He's a young player. He still has a lot of time to grow. And as a winger slash attacking midfielder playing in the Serie A, he hasn't developed enough to say, you know what, he's going to hit the ground running if he comes to Arsenal. He's played at Parma 2 years ago, where he got double-digit goals and 8 assists. He's played for the Swedish national team in World Cup qualifiers and the Euros. Has not gotten too much involved in their attack there. Just has 3 assists total in his international career. He also has 4 goals for Juventus in 2 seasons in the league and 5 assists in 2 seasons in the league. And he's played a lot of their games. I'm not sure if majority of them are substitution appearances or just starts, but he has played 35 games last year in the league and 13 games this season so far in the league. As a 21-year-old, he still has a lot of time to grow. I don't know too much about him, but personally, I feel like Arsenal Football Club, if we're going to be signing players, we need to stay away from more of these 21 years olds, because we already have Bukayo Saka, Gabriel, Emil Smith-Rowe. We have so many young players. Let's move on. Let's get some older players. Let's bring some more experience in. Let's get some guys who are going to come in and like hit the ground running like, you know what I mean? Let's do that, because right now, I would rather spend the 30 million, put it into a better striker. I'd rather spend the 30 million, put it into something better. You know what I mean? Put it into something better. Sean, it's not even Christmas yet. What do you mean happy Christmas? It's nowhere near Christmas. But yeah, bro, the Rams are Arsenal of the NFL. Who would not want to live in LA and make millions? True. Spending money does not guarantee you the correct knowledge like Ragnick or Campos or Michaels as DOF. That is true. Big up to Miss Melina. How you doing? Hope you're well over there in Toronto, Canada. You already know what it is. My girl doing her thing. And leadership and experience. 100% agree there. Almost done, guys. Moving on to the final stories of the night. Dusan Vlahovic. What are we saying? What are we saying about Dusan? Let's find out what we're saying about Dusan. What are we saying about Dusan Vlahovic? What are we saying about Vlahovic? Let's find out what's this thing? What's going on with Vlahovic? There's something going on with Vlahovic. We need to find out what that is. What are they saying about Vlahovic? Let's find out. And also finishing us off with the United Arsenal Combined 11. That is coming very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so first things first. Arsenal have been linked to this guy, Dusan Vlahovic. And what they're saying is Arsenal now have a hat up their something up their they have a trick. They have a trump card. They have a way where they could get him in an easier way. So the 21-year-old is on their radar. The European heavyweight has 18 months left on their deal. Supposedly Arsenal have a trump card in how they could get Dusan Vlahovic to sign for Arsenal. What is that trump card, you might ask? You know what it is? It is Lacazette could be going the other way. Lacazette could help orchestrate a possible January swap deal for Dusan Vlahovic. Yes, Lacazette plus cash could be the possibility that we could get Dusan in January to Arsenal. Now, you remember, you heard it from me, and I heard it from Cordell Della Sport. They reportedly said that the 70 million pound striker could go for 30 million plus, no, not 30 million, could go for cash plus Lacazette. They didn't say how much Lacazette would be worth, but cash plus Lacazette for Dusan. It makes sense. Lacazette's replacement. We sell Lacazette. We get a player in. We get a player that we want for cheaper. Win-win for everybody. Win-win for everybody. Am I crazy? I don't know. Are you doing a watch along tomorrow? Yes. I'll be doing a watch along. Bun this you, it ain't kindergarten FC. Ooh, okay. Arsenal already working experience jobs for. Oh my God, too young. Wow, you went in. You went in. Okay, okay. We keep it moving. Enough about that. Finally, final story of the day. Michael Carrick will be taking charge for the Arsenal Manchester United game. He will be the manager in charge for this game. There will not be any Ralph Ragnick. Ralph Ragnick situation is very funny, actually. Let me tell you what happened. So Ralph Ragnick, in order to work in the UK, the Home Office requires you to have at least 5 years of work experience as a manager. Over the past 5 years, you need to have work experience as a manager. In the last 5 years, he's not worked as a manager enough to be considered for the visa to come to the UK straight away. He needs someone to vouch for him in order for him to come. So Ralph, who is supposed to be Manchester United's savior right now, can't even get a visa to get into the country to work right away. So he won't be able to work for this game. He can be in the country, but he won't be able to actually work and be on the touchline for this game. Yeah, pretty funny, right? Yeah, anyways, I don't know all the ins and outs of the whole situation, but basically Michael Carrick will be in charge for this game for Manchester United Arsenal. And we should be expecting more of the same defensive football from Manchester United, where they don't really get out of their own third. And we'll see what they can do from there. We'll see what they can do from there. I don't really expect much from them. I really don't. I expect more of the same. That's really what I expect from them. More of the same. More or less of the same. But we'll see. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's keep it moving. Finally, we'll do the combined 11 and we're out of here. We'll be back again 7 o'clock for the full match reaction. Match preview with some of the guests. You already know what it is. But right now, let's get back into this. So, goalkeeper, De Gea or what are we saying, guys? De Gea or Ramsdale? De Gea or Ramsdale? Let me know in the chat. De Gea or Ramsdale? What is it? De Gea or Ramsdale? Tell me. Tell me. De Gea or Ramsdale? First one, Ramsdale. I think Ramsdale deserves it based on his performances this season. Anyone who's saying De Gea is basically going. Let me set the criteria. So my criteria is form based on the entire season, right? From the first game till now. So if you miss games, we go based on the games you played. But if you miss too many games where you barely don't count, then it doesn't count. So you at least have to play maybe like 7 games. Yeah, minimum 7 games, right? More than half of the games that have been played. Now, next, then does that mean Tavares counts? Has Tavares played more than 7 games this season? I'm interested. Because if I'm gonna do that, yeah, Tavares played 9 games. He counts. Okay, so Tomiyasu, right back. I don't think there's a question about right back, but let me just go back to. Yo, you guys seem to be butthurt about the De Gea thing. Some people saying De Gea, Ramsdale and De Gea has played 10 games for Arsenal. Ramsdale, either one is solid choice. Definitely agree. Right back, it's very simple. Tomiyasu, not even a question in my opinion. Not even a question. I don't think it's even close. Aaron Wan-Bissaka has been absolute garbage. Then for the 2 center backs, do we do Varane and Gabriel or Ben White Gabriel? Talk to me, people. Because left back, I'm going Tavares. Left back, I'm going Tavares. Center back pairing, tell me who you guys got. Man said Varane. So you're going Varane, Gabriel. Is it safe to say that there's a case for Ben White to be in this also? No? Semantics, there's no case for Ben White to be in there? Gabriel, yep, big zibber. You already know. Gabriel has to be in there. I don't disagree there. I think Gabriel is one of the first names on the team. Tottenham get better everywhere they go, 100%. Varane, Gabriel. Varane with no legs is better than all our defenders. Okay. Ooh. I like that. I like that. Anyways, if anyone wants to super chat anything, you can change the team with a super chat. Next, I'm going to go Partey. Okay, Fred or Lokonga? So I'm going to go Partey. Okay. Bruno. And who's the next midfielder? What? Tomiyasu is better than Ben White. A right back. Lokonga. So you're going Fred over Lokonga? The whole United defense has been awful, barring De Gea. 100% agree. 100% agree. So I am going to then change Varane to White. Ben White, that is. Okay. Now, who is going to be the CM? Is it going to be Fred or is it going to be Lokonga? Fred. Donny. Has Donny played enough games? Has Donny van de Beek played enough games? He has played 4 games. He does not meet the criteria. Guys, he does not meet the criteria. You have to minimum play 7 games to be considered for this team. Donny van de Beek has not played enough games. You can put Paul Pogba in there, but he is not fit for this upcoming game. He is not fit for this upcoming game. And also, he is not fit for the next coming game. So even if we played this next week, he wouldn't be fit. Paul Pogba will not be fit for this game. He will be out. So Paul Labille Pogba, the French professional, will have to be out of this team, unfortunately. Phil Jones, I guess no room for Ben Lit. Okay. Make sure you sleep well tonight ahead. Sleep ahead. I will. Big up to you, Sean. Okay. Let's do the next one. Let's do the next one. What's next? Just tell me, guys. Lokonga? Does that look good? Lokonga, Partey, and Bruno? No? Because I'm going Smith Rowe. I'm going Saka. And I'm going I just think this is fair. I think this is fair. You know what? I might just put Varane in there just to make it more fair. How about that? Bucks. Saka, Ronaldo, and Sancho. What has Sancho done? What has Sancho done this season? Sancho hasn't done anything this season. Sancho has done nothing. Greenwood, I'll take. Greenwood, I'll understand. Greenwood was good this season so far. If I'm mistaken, Greenwood was carrying United at certain points. Greenwood has 4 goals already this season. Yeah, Greenwood's a shout. Greenwood's a shout. Saka is also a shout. Saka's also a shout. If you guys don't know, Saka already has 2 goals and 2 assists in so far this season. Smith Rowe definitely doing well. Yeah, Carrick is going to be managing this game, so he will be managing. Fred De Gea over. Come on. Score against Chelsea. So he scores against Chelsea. That's why he needs to be put in this team. Makes no sense. Greenwood pushes Saka out, in my opinion. So you guys really are changing this team. Okay, so Green. Okay, Greenwood. That's it. Done. We're done? Is that it? Looks good? This guy. Carrick over Arteta. Sahal, you actually have the worst agenda. You have the worst agenda. If this agenda is what you're running with, I feel sorry for you, my friend. That is a terrible agenda. Terrible agenda. Terrible. Terrible. Man said Carrick over Arteta. I'm sorry. Greenwood is a solid one. Okay. So yeah, there you go. That is the team that we've gone with. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day, guys. I'm out of here. I'll be back at 7 o'clock with the panel, and I'll chat to you guys very, very soon. Don't know what it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're out of here. EGTV, it's facts. There you go. And we're out. Peace. Oh, don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't already done that, go check out the next video. It'll be it's already out, but it will be out at 7. What's going on, everybody? I need you guys to go check out my channel and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that button, and hit that notification bell while you're at it, ladies and gentlemen. EGTV, you already know. And if you're on your phone, it's even easier. Press that like button for me. And you know what? Subscribe while you're still here. And big up to everybody watching. Check out most of my content. I'll be throwing out more content every single day. Your time with it. Take your time with it. Take